What's poppin' internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Podcast, a show where we talk to you about news, games, and sandwich a little fun in between. More like Activision,
Before you continue,
Microsoft, and sandwich Blizzard in between.
Was that intro not like a second longer than usual?
It was because I took like millisecond pauses in between a couple of those because I was like struggling.
I felt like the last frame there went for an extra like 20 frames.
No. Well, we'll talk about
Maybe
why
I'm tripping.
in the post show. Yeah, I'm Timothy DeRoe, joined by my co-host, Illustrious.
What does that mean?
Illustrious.
What does that mean?
It's like, isn't that like grand?
Grandiose?
I think so. I don't know.
That's a nice word.
I just use context clues. They say it on other podcasts all the
Illustrious.
time. Yeah, I don't know. Michael Clare. You know how I go.
Hello.
What's up? Today we're going to talk about Activision and Microsoft.
I'm going to talk
And
about
Blizzard.
Pokemon, even if Tim doesn't want to.
Mike's going to talk a little bit about Pokemon.
No.
Bro, we can't just leak Pokemon on the air. It's
Why?
spoilers, bro. It's spoilers, bro. People don't want the spoilers.
I'm not going to talk spoilers.
Leaks is spoilers. Anyway, we'll talk a little bit about Pokemon and Mike's thoughts on what he's seen about Pokemon, but we won't spoil anything. Don't worry about it. But before we get into that, a little bit of housekeeping for you. If you enjoy this show and you want to support us, you should go over to patreon.com/syncedup, where for $1 at that lovely Patreon, you get access to our lovely Discord, where we talk about a lot of things. Or you get drunk text from me in the middle of the night, which we'll talk about that in one of the post show. The post show that you can get for $5 a month on that exact Patreon, where you can hear me talk about why I was drunk texting the Discord in the sports chat at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Cups to the
rose. You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can get many more goodies all from youtube.com/synceduppodcast and podcasting services around the globe. All your favorite ones. You know how it goes. New episodes of this show specifically go up in all those feeds Mondays at 7 a.m. Central Time Zone. Gang. You can also write into the show to synceduppod@gmail.com or the reader mail submissions tab of the Discord with any questions, comments, or concerns. We may read those on the show. There's a dog.
We're
you can see in the video
sponsored by
version.
Mountain Dew.
If you go over to youtube.com/synceduppodcast and give us a sub to see this lovely doge.
Doggy.
Dog?
Her name
is Jillianis. You should also consider following us on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content from across the big old board.
The globe.
The globe from across the globe. All of our content from we're international. I'm Mr. Worldwide.
Hold on, was she laughing at us at a reality show?
She's laughing at something she's seen on her phone. Yeah. She's looking at what somebody sent.
Yeah, never mind. I thought we were funny.
Nah, we're not that funny. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm funny. Fuck you, Mike.
You're funny too, Mike. I meant Tim's funny because I was reading.
Okay. You were reading my drunk messages. Okay.
Don't do that.
Damn, Mike. You know what? Let's just get into it. Today, we're going to read from the Microsoft blog
It's okay.
about the Activision Blizzard Microsoft acquisition. And then we're going to talk about our thoughts on that and all the things that have happened since then. So starting her off. With 3 billion people actively playing games today and fueled by a generation steeping in the joys of interactive entertainment, gaming is now the largest and fastest growing form of entertainment. Today, Microsoft Corporation announced plans to acquire Activision Blizzard Incorporated, a leader in game development and interactive entertainment content publisher. This acquisition will accelerate the growth in Microsoft's gaming business across mobile, PC, console, and cloud, and will provide building blocks for the metaverse. Microsoft will acquire Activision Blizzard for $95 per share in an all-cash transaction valued at $68.7 billion, inclusive of Activision Blizzard's net cash. When the transaction closes, Microsoft will become the world's third largest gaming company by revenue, behind Tencent and Sony. The planned acquisition includes iconic franchises from the Activision Blizzard and King studios like Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty, and Candy Crush. In addition to global esports activities through Major League Gaming, the company has studios around the world with nearly 10,000 employees.
I didn't realize this only makes them third.
Yep.
It kind of blows my mind because people were giving them so much heat, like Microsoft in general. And I think it is a little weird how big it's gotten, how huge of a company's Microsoft's become. How many?
Sony's still bigger, bro.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
Yep.
That yeah, we're still not at Sony level.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Or Tencent.
Jill, is that an ice cube?
Jumping an ice cube,
She
Jill?
said yes. She
Okay.
said yes.
Cool.
Roll on.
Cool. Studios around the world with nearly 10,000 employees. Keep in mind, this over doubles the size of Microsoft Gaming's current employees.
Crazy. I didn't realize how big Activision Blizzard was.
Well, that triples the size because Microsoft Gaming employees
It's
is
like 2,100 and 2,800.
Yeah, it's like somewhere around there. And then now adding 10,000 more on top.
It blows. I did not realize how big Activision Blizzard is. So is it just because of the Call of Duties?
Like what? I think it's the Call of Duties. You got the mobile teams. And you just got all the Blizzard teams, man. World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
Like
I guess those have huge divisions.
Yeah, those have huge teams.
Especially when you get in, because that.
You gotta think about marketing and shit like that. QA.
Yeah, and you gotta think like esports scenes for some games. That's so many employees. I guess it makes sense.
All the organizers and event organizers and stuff. Bobby Kotick will continue to serve as CEO of Activision Blizzard, and he and his team will maintain their focus on driving efforts to further strengthen the company's culture and accelerate business growth. Once the deal closes, the Activision Blizzard business will report to Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Gaming now instead of Xbox. Quote, gaming is the most dynamic and exciting category in entertainment across all platforms today and will play a key role in the development of metaverse platforms, said Satya Nadella, chairman and CEO of Microsoft. We're investing deeply in world-class content, community, and the cloud to usher in a new era of gaming that puts players and creators first and makes gaming safe, inclusive, and accessible to all. Quote, players everywhere love Activision Blizzard games, and we believe the creative teams have their best work in front of them, said Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Together, we will build a future where people can play the games they want virtually anywhere they want. Another quote here. For more than 30 years, our incredible, talented teams have created some of the most successful games, says Bobby Kotick, CEO of Activision Blizzard. The combination of Activision Blizzard's world-class talent and extraordinary franchises with Microsoft's technology, distribution, access to talent, ambitious vision, and shared commitment to gaming and inclusion will help ensure our continued success in an increasingly competitive industry, end quote. Mobile is the largest segment in gaming, with nearly 95% of all players globally enjoying games on mobile. Through great teams and great technology, Microsoft and Activision Blizzard will empower players to enjoy the most immersive franchises like Halo, Warcraft, and virtually anywhere they want. And with games like Candy Crush, Activision Blizzard's mobile business represents a significant presence and opportunity for Microsoft in its fast-growing segment. The acquisition also bolsters Microsoft's Game Pass portfolio with plans to launch Activision Blizzard games into Game Pass, which has reached a new milestone of over 25 million subscribers. Keep in mind, $15 a month for Game Pass Ultimate, $10 a month for regular Game Pass. Sometimes dollar deals on new people getting in. I think it's safe to say $250, $1 million a month, probably at that median $10 price.
Yeah, I think 10 is probably a good reason.
With the amount of people getting Ultimate and the amount of people getting the deals, I think the median $250 million a month.
That is some smackers.
That's a lot. With Activision Blizzard's nearly 400 million monthly active players in 190 countries and $3 billion franchises, this acquisition will make Game Pass one of the most compelling and diverse lineups of gaming content in the industry. Upon close, Microsoft will have 30 internal game development studios, along with additional publishing and esports production capabilities. The transaction is subject to customary closing conditions and completion of regulatory review and Activision Blizzard's shareholder approval. The deal is expected to close in fiscal year 2023 and will be accretive to non-GAAP earnings per share upon close. The transaction has been approved by the boards of directors of both Microsoft and Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
Show me this graphic, babe. I got a couple of tabs open there on Google, if you don't mind showing us them. Are you listening? Focus in, babe. Adriana? Yes?
Yes.
Who else is babe?
Me.
Go to Pod 2.
Pod 2.
So go ahead and click the other one first, the other tab. So zoom in on these little sections if you can. Can you?
Can you just scroll up? Does that work?
No. Hold Control and scroll wheel. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Zoom in much. I think that's as zoomed as you get. You want to zoom in on the image itself.
Yeah. Go to the other image then. Close this one out. Don't need that other one. Don't need the other one. Close it out. Boom.
Boom.
Cool. Zoom out slightly. Okay, here we go. So this is a little graphic of the future of Xbox. Fine. That's perfect. The future of Xbox gaming, with the studios and of course a picture of their biggest franchise in front of them. This is the franchises and gaming studios that Microsoft and Xbox has access to. Obsidian, 343. I can't see a lot of these. Rare, of course. Playground Games is in there. Beanox, the guys behind Crash Bandicoot. Bethesda Studios. I already said Playground Games. Double Fine is in there. Obsidian, Blizzard is in there. Toys for Bob now. Treyarch, Infinity Ward. Sledgehammer Games. You have Raven Studios. You have Ninja Theory. You have Mojang Studios. Can you read off some of those ones? King, In Exile. I can't see all of these. Yeah. So can you read some of these that I missed?
I mean, you
Team
get the
10
point here.
Infinity Ward. ID8 Xbox. High Moon Studios. Consumption. Bethesda. Beanox. Arcane Studios. Alpha Dog, yeah, man. And you see here Halo. That's the people doing the red falling red
Redfall.
vampires Redfall. Crash Bandicoot, the mobile company doing it with King. You have Candy Crush Saga, all these other different mobile games that they've done. Like they've done an insane amount of. They're like one of the biggest people on the mobile market. Call of Duty, access to all of the Call of Duties. In Exile, I believe that's the people who do the post-apocalyptic Russian snow.
Stalker.
Not Stalker. Other one.
Chernobyl?
Metro. You have Mojang with Minecraft, Ninja Theory with their games, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, Senua's Saga, of course Bethesda coming up with Starfield, Diablo, World of Warcraft,
Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 2, Heroes of the Storm.
It's amazing. Then these are there's so many.
I think
IPs,
is that For Honor? Activision does For Honor. I don't know.
There's so much.
Now let's think. Okay, pull up a new tab, babe. And just look up Activision owned IP. No, just look up Activision owned IP. It'll probably be a Wikipedia page. Owned IP. Is that a Wikipedia page?
Oh, well, it says
here's every Activision Blizzard IP Xbox now owns, including Crash Bandicoot and Guitar Hero. So scroll down. So this probably isn't all of them, but I bet it's a good chunk. This is the ones that okay, scroll in. Zoom in.
Bro.
Control wheel and scroll.
Oh,
here we go.
God.
Okay. So Blur, the racing game. Caesar, not familiar. Call of Duty. Candy Crush.
A little bit familiar.
A little bit familiar with Call of Duty. Candy Crush, Crash Bandicoot, Diablo, DJ Hero, Empire Earth, Gabriel Knight, Geometry Wars. Are you fucking shitting me? Guitar Hero, Gun, by the way. Bring that shit back. Hearthstone, Cash, Heroes of the Storm, Hexen, Interstate 76, King's Quest, insane. Laura Bow Mysteries, no idea. The Lost Vikings, Overwatch, Phantasmagoria, that's pretty big. Pitfall, the classic, iconic Pitfall. Police Quest, Prototype, 1 and 2. Quest for Glory, Singularity, Skylanders, which still makes money, by the way. Soldier of Fortune, Space Quest, Spyro the Dragon, StarCraft, Tenchu, Legacy Games, Time Shift, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, True Crime, World of Warcraft, Zork. Scroll down. Is there any more? Is there like another list? Keep going. Okay, yeah. So this isn't like all of the niche ones because there's like a lot of niche ones that like Activision just so happens to own.
This is just Activision. Well,
this is like a mix.
Okay. Wait,
so a list of IPs that could be potentially owned by Microsoft. So this isn't. Go back. Hit the back button. See if we can find a bigger list because I know this list is way fucking larger than this actually. Activision acquisition. What franchises? Xbox Blizzard Studios and IP to be owned. Activision. Click the Wikipedia page of Activision. Click that. Scroll to. Is there a section that has like IPs, owned properties, anything like that? I can't see. Not in history. Go.
It wouldn't be any of those, I think.
Scroll down. Just start scrolling. Activision, former studios. What is this?
Is this all the games?
Notable games published. Scroll in on this. This is what I want to see. Scroll down. Damn, scroll in some more. Zoom in some more. Damn, we're going to have to zoom in a little. A little more.
Scroll down.
And then scroll down. Okay, here we go.
You're gonna read all these, bro?
Yes, I'm gonna read.
You're gonna start in the 80s, bro? I don't think we need to know about boxing.
Skiing. Okay, you just scroll down. Not that fast, please. I need to go back up. Megalomania Tennis, Oink, Hero, Little Hacker Series. The Hacker Series, that's pretty big. The Transformer games.
The Transformers
games. Come on, bro. Mech Warrior. Scroll down a little into the 1990s. Hunter, that's kind of big. Dark Reign, Quake, that's big. Battlezone, Tenchu,
Star
Trek, all the Tony Hawk games. Are you fucking shitting me? Scroll back up. The X-Men games, the Spider-Man games. They must have just published those. No idea if they would own those.
Wolfenstein.
They published those early Wolfenstein games. The Shrek games. That's funny.
They did Ultimate Alliance.
Dude, fucking Gun.
James
Are you
Bond.
kidding me? Gun. Crash Bandicoot, all the games. Spyro the Dragon, all the games. Prototype. Some of the James Bond games. Those are a little iffy on who owns those. Blur. Skylanders. SpongeBob SquarePants. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Activision. Well, no, because Bungie separated from Activision. I guess they published Sekiro, but they wouldn't own that IP. Scroll down. That's pretty much it, right? References. Yeah. Okay. It's a long fucking list of potential games that could be made now in the future. And so let's talk about some of the stuff that has happened before we start talking about like our general overall thoughts of this. Couple of notable things. We're done with this page. Yeah. Go to give us the one. Phil Spencer has since tweeted that that they and what's his name? Bobby Kotick. They have talked about how Bobby's kind of in a hands-off role currently, and pretty much is going to be ousted. By the time the acquisition is finished,
when they hit 2023 fiscal year.
Yep.
When it's about May.
He
I think is what they were
he
aiming
will
for.
be out with a golden parachute of $200 million.
Good Lord.
It's in his clause, and the only way to get him out is to give him that $200 million. So there's nothing to be done about that. He's also tweeted interest in these older franchises and reviving them. Phil Spencer has come out and said, I've now noticed that Activision has some of these older franchises that we could revive. Specifically, he tweeted about Guitar Hero and one other thing that I can't remember what it was. Mm-hmm. But Guitar Hero was the big one that he tweeted about. So, fuck, there's just so much to talk about. I don't even know where to go in.
Because there's so many points to come from on this. Like, when the news first broke, I think there was many iterations of, like, realizing things. For me, it was the second I hit Call of Duty and Halo are owned by the same company. Team.
Yes.
That's just crazy.
That's huge.
Because our whole life, it's been you're
either
you love Halo, you love Call of Duty. I mean, people love both. But that was the big fight.
Yeah, no, 100%. There's no fight no more. We're on the same team.
Yeah.
We're
you're going to be actively working together.
Yes.
Blows my mind.
In fucking sin.
Then my thoughts after that was talking about the Blizzard games. Like, I'm excited for Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 2. Yep.
Simply because
Can they save that game?
I believe in the team behind Microsoft more than I do behind Blizzard and Activision right now.
It can come to console, and you won't have to pay for that game.
Yeah, it's going to be free. The next Diablo.
Diablo is going to be free. Diablo 3 is going to come to Game Pass. Insane. PC Game Pass is going to be popping. It's going to be fucking popping.
Are you just going to get a free WoW subscription now if you have PC Game Pass?
I don't know, because WoW subscriptions is already $15.
Yeah.
Here's what I think happens. I think Game Pass increases in price very soon.
Simply because of this?
Yes.
So what? 20?
20. And honestly, it's still the best fucking deal in gaming by $1 million fucking bucks.
At what point do people start saying no?
25. Because then you start getting to ranges those are things that we don't pay for already. You start getting into ranges of complaints of like DirecTV type of stuff, right? Because right now, think of a subscription service that's more than that.
You gotta realize TV is like $100-something a month.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you start getting people bitching about that. Like, all of my subscription services are getting so expensive that it's feeling like I got DirecTV again. Because I can't think of a single subscription service that's over $15 that anyone's like actively excited to pay for, right? That is like streaming or games or something. Because of course you got like fucking Blue Apron or whatever, but we're not talking about that. Netflix is like $12. Hulu is like $10 to $15. Unless you do that add-on, which is like $70, which everyone bitches about. Yeah. Paramount Plus is like $15. So many of them are. There's so much like they're in that range, and you're getting once you get. I think you could increase Game Pass Ultimate to $20, and increase maybe Game Pass regular to like 13, something like that. You know, just do some increases like that. Maybe increase it to $18. But I don't see you going past like $20. I think 20 is the ceiling. Yeah, and that's like just our economy gets fucked, you know. In like 10 years, like the value of $20 is way different.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, because 15 currently in this time in this economy, $15 seems like the sweet spot, like the perfect amount of like I can budget that. 15, it's nothing.
If I think it's worth it,
but $20, that's a $20 bill.
That's $240 a year.
Yeah, that gets up there. But still, that's only 4 games. That's 4 games. You gotta. I mean, people like to have their physical copies, and like, yeah, I may have played 4 games, but I don't still own those. Yeah, games. Sure. Whatever. Sure.
That's a different conversation, in my opinion.
I'm playing way more than 4 games.
Yeah, no, 100%. I played 60 games last year. I played 75 the year before.
And I'm playing games I wouldn't normally play.
Tons of games I wouldn't normally play. Trying so much new and different stuff.
You way more
Extraction.
Than me. You get more value out of it than I do.
Rainbow Six Extraction, tried that. Wouldn't have.
Yeah. Like, I didn't have to pay for Halo.
That's great.
And I've been heavy in it.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, and then to talk about the Bobby Kotick side of things in this acquisition, because that was another one of my initial thoughts. What's going to happen to Bobby Kotick? Glad that they're giving them the ixnay. They're yeeting them into oblivion. Well, they're not yeeting him into oblivion. They're yeeting him into a life of luxury.
Yeah.
But that's the only way that this could have been done. The only way that we get rid of Bobby Kotick is by giving him his $200 million in his clause. There's nothing that can be done aside from him like murdering people and shit that would get him out. Because he's just a shitty guy.
Dude, I love the memes that are like, that's the quote, Phil Spencer, we're currently working on how we want to approach working with Activision Blizzard, and the solution was just like, we'll just do it ourselves. We'll buy them and fix it.
Yeah. This gives me hope for Call of Duty because I'm feeling like they've been stumbling, even though they've been selling best selling game year after year.
Is Call of Duty still going to keep with the yearly formula? You think?
Yes. Okay. They will not get rid of that. That's been a big conversation online of whether or not Call of Duty would switch to a non-yearly format. And I believe there's been like some discussion of like maybe iffy. I don't think that it happens. Yeah. Call of Duty is the best selling game year on year. It takes the top 2 slots every fucking year. And it would not make any sense to not do that. You have too many studios that are on a rotation. They're on a 3-year cycle. It'd be great for Call of Duty to be on a 4-year cycle. Maybe you get another studio, you create another studio, put Call of Duty on a 4-year cycle, do something like that. I don't know. You have much more flexibility and stuff now, but I don't think that changes.
Yeah.
I could see we're in order for some readjusting and some switching, no COD this year. Then back to 1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
We haven't talked about it yet. Sony's losing a lot of games.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot. They said Phil Spencer said he's going to honor of course, all the existing agreements.
Yep.
We don't know what that means.
Yeah.
That could mean next year's COD is still coming out on PlayStation, and then the one after is on only Xbox.
That's one of the bigger things here of what happens with the PlayStation side of things. Of course, we know PlayStation has a really big deal with Call of Duty and Activision in order to get things months early in terms of betas, in terms of DLC early access, in terms of cheaper things in the shop, free items in the shop, and all the Call of Duty marketing, PlayStation logos and stuff. Yeah. I think that gets honored for everything that's currently contracted out. I think it is not impossible that Call of Duty becomes Xbox exclusive in a few years.
So here's where I'm interested, and maybe I'm wrong here. I feel like with games with huge esports scenes, you may not be so quick to turn on the exclusivity stuff.
Honestly, I think you do.
Halo, why?
Because now those esports teams exist for that game. They will keep playing that game, but now they will tote Xbox gear and Microsoft gear at all of their events.
Yeah, but they could still do that because Microsoft owns the game.
Yeah, see, I'm coming more along the angle of this.
Because I feel like with esports games, you want them to be as accessible as possible. Your biggest example is League. You can run it on any laptop.
But Halo.
Halo is not a big esports. Don't even pretend.
But I mean, sure, yeah.
Fortnite, Call of Duty, even Overwatch. Like, those are multi-platform, huge esports games. I don't know if you can still do huge esports, because I mean, don't get me wrong, Halo just dropped. It's a great multiplayer game. The scene is because it's still accessible. Scene isn't popping.
Yeah,
but a PC and Xbox, but PlayStation is such a huge user base.
Yeah, but see, this is where my train of thought comes from.
Yeah.
So it's not just PC and Xbox, because with the cloud and the technology advancing, it's also the mobile.
Yeah. Fair.
I think maybe a deal gets worked out to put Game Pass on PlayStation. Maybe something like that.
If that happens, I mean, Xbox won in every way.
But I don't know if they do, because my angle on that one as well is if you put Game Pass on PlayStation, there's no reason to buy an Xbox. Just buy a PlayStation. You get the Xbox exclusives on Game Pass through PlayStation, and the PlayStation exclusives on PlayStation, right?
I guess you're right. But then Xbox doesn't make money off consoles.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know how that works. But my train of thought is this. Currently, in the current console race, PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X and S's, they're selling at pretty much the same rate. Xbox is selling...
You can't find either on shelves.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Xbox is selling a little bit better because they're pumping out 2 separate SKUs.
So is Xbox?
No, yeah, I meant Xbox because the Series X and Series S because you have the two different SKUs.
Well, so does
PlayStation just has a disc, and the discless at a $50 difference, whereas the S and the X.
50? I thought it was 100.
No,
I think it's 405.
Maybe it's 100.
I think it is.
But it's 150 for the Xbox difference of the Series S and Series X.
It's 200.
Huh? Is it a $200 difference?
Yeah, it's 300.
Well, even better.
Yeah.
But point still stands.
Yeah.
So PlayStation. It seems like with the talk that a lot of industry analysts and marketing people think that the Xbox might be pulling ahead of PlayStation simply because PlayStation can't
can't keep up with demand.
Like this is Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's not enough things being made to sell. So
Yeah.
they're all selling as soon as they're coming on the shelves, and they're getting pumped the fuck out. That's
and so many people are just buying the first one they can get.
Yes, they're buying whatever they can get their hands on. You then, Call of Duty has such a massive player base on PlayStation.
Yes.
PlayStation 5s, there's not that many out there, right? You got people on PlayStation 4s playing Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
That all they play is Call of Duty. Maybe they play some other stuff, and they're looking to buy the next generation console. And then you then tell them that the main game that they're going to play is only available on the Xbox. When they inevitably upgrade to the next generation console, they would switch. So because PlayStation 4 player base murders the Xbox One player base currently, you could close that gap fucking so much if you made Call of Duty exclusive in terms of people going into next gen. Because 3 years from now, there'll be a lot more on shelves. People will be trying to upgrade the next gen. People will be coming in new to consoles. You tell them Call of Duty is exclusive on Xbox. That guy who's played on PlayStation 4 for the whole last generation that wants to continue to play Call of Duty, be like, fuck, I guess I got to get the Series X instead of the PlayStation 5. And then instead of the disparity being 120 million consoles to 40 million consoles, the disparity is now 90 million to 70 million.
But is Xbox's goal in the next 10 years, right, to outsell in the console war? Is that even the game anymore?
Well, but that's not just that's part of the game.
Let's talk about Xbox isn't selling Xboxes; they're selling Game Pass at this point.
Yeah,
you don't need an Xbox; just get a PC.
Well, yeah, but the Microsoft still gets your money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think
the
console war is as big of a deal.
PC's a lot more expensive.
I'm just saying I don't think the console war is the reason that they'll make it exclusive.
No, but I don't think it has anything to do with the console war. I think it has to do with selling twice as many Xboxes.
Not when I say console war. I mean like console statistics and like selling more consoles. I don't think that's the
game
anymore.
Well, you don't give a fuck with PlayStation. Like if PlayStations are selling more, you want to sell more Xboxes and you want to sell more Xbox games, right?
Yes.
And so what you want is people to have Xboxes, so you're not cutting Sony 30% on every sale of Call of Duty. You want them to buy Call of Duty on Xbox, so you don't have to give any money to the competitors. Yeah. They get 100% of the cash if I buy Call of Duty on Xbox now, because you don't even have to cut the publisher a cut, because that publisher, you own them now. And so if I buy it on PlayStation, you got to give Sony a cut. But if I'm buying it on Xbox or PC or mobile, it's just all that money's going to Sony, all that money's going to Xbox. There's so much fucking money in Call of Duty. There's so much money. It makes so much cash.
I know, but I feel like I know Call of Duty is almost too big to ever fail. But it used to be Xbox. That used to be the thing. The Call of Duty Xbox used to outsell the PlayStation. Call of Duty was on the Xbox and on the PlayStation, but all the marketing, all the esports teams, everything, all the early access to DLCs, all of the betas, that all on the 360 generation, it was all Xbox. And it flopped when the PS4 started to outsell the Xbox. It switcherooed, and all the marketing switched over to PlayStation. I think they could do it again. But does doing that come with making Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox? I don't know. In his tweets, he says, we have every intention. We're working hard with PlayStation to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Greg Miller posted an interesting tweet. Does that mean Xbox is saying, hey, we'll keep Call of Duty on PlayStation if you let us put Game Pass on there, or we'll keep Call of Duty on PlayStation? Yeah, exactly. What exactly is the deal being worked out? Because obviously, Phil, he's talked about how they're talking with Sony to figure out what the future of Activision games are on PlayStation, because Call of Duty makes PlayStation a fuck ton of money, right? And there's a lot of money being shifted around. And now your biggest direct competitor now has ownership of a thing that makes you a lot of cash. And so there's a lot of discussion to be had. So what's the deal? Obviously, Microsoft, they have all the fucking power here. Yeah. In this situation. So what's the conceit? Does Sony take less of a cut? Does Sony put Game Pass on PlayStation? Does Sony put is there like a behind deal of like, hey, put all your games on PC?
You know what I'm saying? Because Microsoft starts getting a cut of those PlayStation games on PC. Like, you know, what exactly is the business dealings to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation? Because Xbox can do that. Will they do that? I don't know. But I don't think it's impossible that they make Call of Duty exclusive.
I don't know, man. I think it all comes down to what they value more. Is it console platform sales or Game Pass?
They value money more. At the end of the day.
What's going to get them more money in the long run? Putting Game Pass on PlayStation or making it exclusive and getting everybody to buy an Xbox? What's going to make them more money?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because Game Pass on PlayStation would make a lot of money.
Would make so much money.
Yeah,
stupid amounts of money.
And it would. Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Because then they could. I don't. Honestly, I think if they did put Game Pass on PlayStation, you're right. Nobody would buy an Xbox.
People would still buy an Xbox.
They would,
but you wouldn't need to. Like,
we wouldn't need to. Why would I buy an Xbox?
Exactly. When I break down the sales, because now currently I'm the unofficial fucking sponsored by Microsoft guy, and I'm like, get an Xbox. There's no reason you shouldn't get an Xbox, right? PlayStation has those exclusive games. They're fucking $70 a pop. The Xbox Series S, a lower entry level, you can get it with the all access pass. It's going to be cheaper. You're going to pay monthly. You're only going to pay a little bit more because if you would have bought 2 years of Game Pass and had the Xbox, you only pay a little bit more.
Second Game Pass hits PlayStation?
I got to just tell people to buy PlayStations.
Yeah.
I just got to tell people to buy PlayStations.
You can play every game in the you no longer have 3 consoles you need to get. You just need 2.
Yeah.
You need a Switch and the PlayStation.
And I would have to just tell people to buy PlayStations because it would just make sense because you just have access to all that already. But currently in the current moment, I always tell people when they say, what should I pick between the next gen consoles? Even if they love PlayStation and they're diehard PlayStation fans, I'm like, dude, simply because of Game Pass, you have to get an Xbox.
So I'm interested here because do you agree that the PlayStation is just the better console?
What do you mean?
Okay, if you can get Game Pass and whatever PlayStation's project is, what is it? Scarlet? No.
Project Spartacus.
Project Spartacus. If we're assuming that's PlayStation's Game Pass, if you get both subscriptions on both consoles, which one do you buy? The PlayStation?
Well, if they're both on both,
yeah.
So you're getting PlayStation exclusives on Xbox and you're getting Xbox exclusives on PlayStation?
Yeah. Do you just?
You just buy.
But then nothing's exclusive.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, then we're back to square one.
Yeah. No, then that just becomes that becomes preference. But in terms of value and stuff, like the Xbox right now. But if Game Pass is on PlayStation, then I'm like, in terms of
PlayStation, because I think the PlayStation is the better gaming experience when you're in the game. With the haptic feedback controller.
Okay, yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Xbox needs to catch up on exclusives.
I think if Xbox can get their hardware caught up. And like
I don't even think they need to do hardware. I think they just need to focus on making fucking Sony Bend, fucking Santa Monica Studios level Xbox games.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Like if they can do that, then And I think Ninja Theory's their new game, Hellblade: Senua's Saga, I think has a shot at being that type of level.
I think that's the closest you're gonna get. Because don't get me wrong, like Halo Infinite's campaign was great,
and maybe Starfield,
but that game does not feel like a cinematic masterpiece. Or like,
what, Starfield?
No. I'm talking about Halo Infinite.
Infinite, yeah.
That campaign is great. I love it.
Yeah.
It's not
in the same level.
About.
It's not Last of Us. It's not God of War. It's not Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Right? Xbox needs some of those titles, in my opinion. I think Starfield is gonna be that because it's the new Bethesda engine. It got some shit going on there. I think Starfield could be that, and I think Hellblade: Senua's Saga could be that. But Xbox need to catch up in terms of that game.
Yeah.
Because PlayStation murders them in every regard.
This is crazy.
It fucking blows my mind. It's the biggest news in gaming of all fucking time.
It's just there's so many different things that happen.
It's
just crazy, dude.
And now let's talk. I want to talk about the future, right? What do we want? What do we want?
What do you mean?
From this? Like
if this plays out exactly how I want it, how would that be?
Yeah.
Guitar Hero.
Just Guitar Hero? Dude, I'm 100% with you. I was talking with Adriana about this because Phil Spencer.
Mm-hmm. P3. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah, but who's Pete? Pete Hines from Bethesda.
No, that was Davidson.
No, not Pete Davidson. No,
Slinging.
Mr. Studio Girl. Anyway, so I want fucking so much shit. Okay.
Do you just want them to?
I want 2 things. This is my biggest 2 things of like I will chop off my foot for these. I want because Phil Spencer he talked about it. Make another fucking Guitar Hero, bro. I will buy that peripheral. Ooh, so fucking fast. ass.
Yeah.
That shit, $150.
Imagine how good those games would be.
Guitar Hero Live wasn't bad, but it was also forever ago. Come in here, let's make a guitar.
Well, and it took away all the charm of Guitar Hero.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it did.
I think that's I didn't. Don't get me wrong. I didn't play Guitar Hero Live. I'll tell you why I didn't play it. Because it didn't look like a Guitar Hero game. It looked like a.
It was weird. It was weird.
It looked like what's the game that actually teaches you how to play guitar?
Rocksmith.
Rocksmith. That's what it looked like.
Yeah,
to me.
It's a Guitar Hero.
And I was like,
it's like a concert thing. It's weird, and you have the frets on the bottom and the top. It makes it a little odd. Take it back to basics. 5 frets. Make a good Guitar Hero game with good music. Dude, that shit could bang. And also, we're like 7 years since Guitar Hero Live, or 6 years since Guitar Hero Live. Technology has come so far. You can do some cool
I'm so interested
shit.
to see what they could do with those games.
You could do some cool shit, and so I would buy that in a heartbeat. So bring Guitar Hero back, and also take fucking Vicarious Visions, revive they ass.
Do exactly what they was doing before they said
exactly.
No more.
Say, hey, no, stop working on Call of Duty. Go make Tony Hawk's Underground 1+2 remastered.
Mm-hmm. You want Thug 1 and 2?
Thug 1 and 2 remastered, bro? I'd lose my fucking mind. Now, also, can Thug survive in the current?
It would not be an exact port.
Climate. You know what I mean?
It'd be changed.
Because there's some shit that happens in that narrative that's a little sussy.
No, they would have to change it at least a little bit. I don't think you can just make a Thug game anymore.
That because Thug is like, there's some shit that is wild.
There's a lot of games from that time era of like gaming that I don't think you could do anymore without purposely making sure that those kind of moments are like, this is bad.
Yeah. Also, the thing that comes with Thug 1+2 remaster, which I think is what complicates things, is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 remastered, easy as fuck to get licenses for a lot of stuff. Thug 1+2 remastered, there's a lot of people you gotta call.
They can make it work.
Yeah.
Because we were saying the same things before TH1 was released. We were saying the exact same thing.
We were saying that about the music, though. Mostly about the music. Because in Tony Hawk,
just the game in general. Like, how do you effectively do this and make it good? And they did it.
Well, yeah, but no, I mean in licenses, because you got to talk to Bam Margera. You got to talk. There's like 30 real motherfuckers in Thug 1 and 2, whereas in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 is like basically
Bro,
just
as
Tony
long as
Hawk.
nobody got shafted in the making of the originals, I'm sure it'd be easy.
Maybe, I don't know. Those guys.
People love revitalizing.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
brands.
It's just complex. Do they see it as worth it to pay people to try to get all of these licenses and talk to all these people to make all these contracts to pay all these people cuts?
Yeah, I think that's worth it.
I mean, so do I.
I think it could easily happen.
Or you could do, because it's a bunch of nobodies and not really a bunch of pro skaters, you could do American Wasteland remaster.
You could. I don't know. They could do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I think.
And also Gun, dude. Remake Gun. I lose my fucking mind.
No, we don't need a new Gun.
Yo, let's go.
It blows my mind because my wish is so much different than yours. Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Overwatch 2 already coming, though.
Well, no. I didn't want Overwatch 2. I wanted to want Overwatch 2.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was.
You're tired. You don't want Overwatch 1.5.
I didn't want Overwatch 2 at this point.
1.
Yeah. It was just like a lot of the creative vision that I respected behind Overwatch isn't there. Jeff Kaplan's not there.
Yeah.
It's just you lost a lot of people who cared about the game.
Yeah.
And all this bullshit that's been happening at Blizzard.
There's so much stuff going on here, man.
I feel like they could. I think what they need to do with a lot of the Blizzard IPs is kind of go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
How do you? Because maybe I'm the only one that feels this way, but I feel like Blizzard IP is stuck in 2015.
Yeah.
2016, where like I don't feel like this is a modern day company.
Yeah, nah.
Like WoW,
I agree.
Like if I saw them announce another WoW expansion, I'd be like, "What is this?
That's all.
Why are we still here?" All the Diablo stuff that they've been doing recently, it just doesn't feel. It feels dated.
Diablo 4.
I can't explain it exactly.
No, I know what you're saying,
but
they feel like a 2010s or late 2000s PC game making company.
Yeah,
that's still making late 2000s, 2010s.
Yeah,
PC games.
That's exactly what it is. And now I feel like because of how much I love Microsoft's work, that I don't have that fear anymore.
Yeah,
of these games just being dog.
We'll see what the fuck happens. I know there's excited. A lot of employees that are expressing like gratitude and hope. I know there's some employees being worried that they're going to get lost in the shuffle. I know there's a lot of people worried about what's going to happen with the unionization efforts at Activision.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
We got a long time.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
We're not even a year out from this. We're like a year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a little bit to go.
I'm excited though.
But now it's time for This Week in Gaming. We're done with the news. Exciting news day. News week.
It was just one thing.
It's just one thing. But now we're gonna talk about this week in game and things that happened in this week in game. I'm hot. I'm melting. Are you sweating?
No.
I'm sweating. You really?
Yeah,
dude?
no, dude.
Honestly, once I get up off this seat, there's probably gonna be like a pool of ass sweat.
Gross.
Look at these jeans. Anyway, so January 24th.
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi 2000.
The OG.
Mario Party 2 in 2000.
The same day.
Yep. Pixel Junk
Choices.
Monsters in 2008.
Why did you choose that?
Because it's a classic fucking
Don't use
tower
the word classic.
no
like
yeah,
that.
tower defense game that me and my brother used to play the shit out of. And
Don't use
it was
classic like
a
that.
PS Plus game that came out on PlayStation 3. Loved it.
Don't. You're not allowed to use the word
Shut the fuck up,
classic
bro.
anymore,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up. Resident Evil 7.
Cool.
Biohazard 2017. January 25th. Dead Space 2 in 2011.
Hell.
Path of Exile in 2013. Celeste in 2018.
That's a good game.
Resident Evil 2 remake of 2019.
That is a good game as well.
January 26th, Mass Effect 2 in 2010, and The Witness in 2016. Shout out to Bob Buell.
We're back to this week in gaming having games.
I know. January
I'm
27th,
happy.
Sonic Heroes in 2004. Dying Light in 2015. 7 years later, finally getting a sequel. January 28th, The Medium in 2021.
I remember playing that.
Yep. January 29th, Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2019. 3 years ago. And then January 30th, nothing of note.
Yo, publishing your games at the end of January, a very modern thing to do.
Yep. Yes,
Not
sir.
really a retro thing.
Yes, sir.
People weren't about it.
Now it's time for the stuff you've been playing. What you been playing?
I didn't talk about it last week because I hadn't done it yet. I beat Halo.
Yep. That can't be good.
That campaign's really good.
Excited for the
you
future?
said it before. Yeah. Exactly what I'm about to talk about. The game ends on a note of like, we can do whatever we want.
Yep.
I need to go watch a video
For
so
what?
I can better understand.
Oh, I can explain
exactly
it.
what
I can
happened.
explain some stuff to you after the show.
Well, it self-explains a lot. I feel like. Well, here's what I was confused about. I don't know what was new.
Okay.
I don't know what was new info and what was old info.
Okay.
Of like, oh, if I played the last game, I know this, or oh, this is what happened in between the last game and this game.
Okay. I'll parse you through some stuff.
That was a lot of what my questions were, but I
Yeah.
felt like it was still all like I understood all the lore.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be understanding. This isn't spoilers. The second to last mission, I think, the House of Reckoning. That's not a spoiler. Dude, broke me as a gamer.
Like you was hard?
I was on heroic, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was hard, bro.
Okay. I don't remember.
You basically played through like 3 levels of like
Oh, the training areas?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah of like waves of enemies at a very high difficulty.
That shit was pretty difficult for
and
me,
it's
even on normal.
but it's so good, like what's going on lore wise during
what's
that.
happening. Yeah, no,
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It is one of the most badass moments I've had as Chief in like my memory. Clearly, I think there's some better moments, but this is really good. But when I say that game broke me, I wanted to beat the game that night.
Yeah.
But after clearing that level, I said no.
Oh, damn.
I'm exhausted. And it's just been a while since the game has like worn me out. I felt so accomplished for beating that level, but I was just worn out. And that was really cool. And then the final level was way easier for some reason. Even though the main boss fights were easier than everything I did in the House of Reckoning. I died like 20 times. Got the 100%.
Yep.
I was very worried. Some of it was very weird with the collectibles and stuff, but it was a good 100%. I recommend it. Play it. But I am very excited for the future. I don't know exactly.
I'm hype.
Okay, I gotta say.
What?
This is spoilers, I think.
Okay,
So
skip forward 15
skip
seconds.
Yeah, skip a minute. You and Chance said that at the end there's like something about a partner or somebody says something at the end that you're like, oh, is that the Arbiter? I remember reading a conversation y'all had about that. Something about the Arbiter.
Yeah.
Where did you get that from?
It's out. It's just leaked. It's like it's a leaked end credit scene. It's not an actual scene in the game.
So it wasn't okay. Because my theory was I beat it on heroic, y'all beat it on normal, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought y'all had a different end credit scene because y'all beat it on.
No.
Okay.
No, it's just a leaked end credit scene.
Okay, because y'all said end credit scene. I was like, that's not the end credit scene I got. So I thought I was on to something cool
like
there that we didn't know.
No, it was like a deleted end credit scene.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. So do you think the plan for future DLC is just more of what we got in the campaign?
Yeah, because they've just said they're using Halo Infinite as a platform to launch future story iterations. So
does that mean no Halo Infinite 2?
yeah,
or
there's no
just
new game. It'll be an update to Halo Infinite. Maybe it'll be $10. I don't know. But maybe Game Pass is free and it's $10 expansion for the game.
Okay. I mean,
like
I'm
that.
excited. I'll play whatever.
We'll see.
Good game.
Yep, I agree.
I don't think it would have made my game of the year last year, and I don't think it would have made my game of the year this year.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to put it in. It's a good game.
Great.
It's not, like I said earlier, it's not like
It's great.
It's not God of War or, any of these other master level games.
Yeah.
I played really all I played.
Rainbow Six Extraction. That's all I played. Can you move the mouse, baby?
What did you think?
Honestly, for $60, skip. But to try on Game Pass, go ahead and grab. I enjoyed playing what I played. It's a 3-player game. You're playing co-op with your homies.
Do you want to hop back in?
Yeah.
Because there's not another game, or because you actively want to hop back in?
If there was another game out right now, I would just be playing.
If somebody said, "Do you want to play Halo or Rainbow Six?"
Like right now,
yeah,
I'd play Rainbow Six just because like Halo's and like I played a lot of Halo already.
Okay.
So, but I'd play a little Rainbow Six. I could definitely see that after like 10 to 12 hours of playing, that I'd be like, "Oh right, I've done it all. I'm just leveling stuff up now. I don't really." Nothing's happening because there's a story, but not really.
Are you kind of just repeating missions to make yourself stronger and then repeating?
Kind of in different areas with different mission types, and you're leveling up your guys and you're getting their different abilities. There's not really like a narrative through line. There's no other through line. I think if you're a Rainbow Six fan, you can get more out of this because of those characters that you know and love. But taking the PvP element out of it, kind of because of the way the games are designed and those characters are designed,
there's not as much variety.
It makes them worse, to be honest. But that being said, like I really enjoyed it. I like the mechanic of like you go in with a person, you do the mission, you got 3 different levels of the mission, and they get progressively harder, and you can extract at any point during those 3 missions to go to an extraction site to be like, all right, and the reason you want to do that is because everything has persistent health, right? So if my person gets damaged down to 20 health, when I go into the next mission, if I pick that same character again, I'm at 20 health at the very start of the mission. So you got to play someone else and let that person rest up at base. And so it kind of encourages you. And if like, let's say you get knocked out or whatever.
Yeah.
And you die and your whole team fails the mission, then that character is locked for you. And later on, when you go into a mission, like the second mission will be to save that character.
So, theoretically speaking, if you lose like 6 missions in a row,
because if you lose the mission to get a character back, it like does like a thing, like it like cycles them through. So like you're never in a position where you're like, fuck, nine of my characters are lost. Yeah.
Okay.
Only like
that's something I was wondering.
Only one of your characters.
So what I'm curious about is Rainbow Six is like known for being very tactical.
It's the same.
And you will die in one shot.
Yeah, no, you die quickly. You don't. It's impossible to find health packs. I was playing it like Halo at first, and I was like, oh yeah, our health does not regenerate.
Yeah, that's what I was curious. Like, do you have to play like, let me throw my robot?
Yeah,
around this corner?
You should. Because we tried playing it not that way. And we were getting fucking piped. So like you kind of gotta sneak. You kind of gotta like get headshots, get the weak points. Oh, I can hear an enemy through this wall. I can see him. Do I shoot my suppressor through the wall to kill him? Do I like scout out the area first? Like what do I do? Things like that. You kind of gotta be more tactical and do things.
I feel like that's not as exciting when you're not playing against real people.
It's still pretty exciting.
I don't feel like I'm outsmarting a person anymore. I'm just
Jill, bro. Someone is leaving.
That person lives in the house, and they were currently in that. I think she just got woke up. She was deep in the sleep.
Anyway, so you're just it's still fun, but you're right. It's not as fun. You don't have as many people. And if you were playing solo and solo queuing, I think this game would suck. Like if you were just matchmaking.
Because it does require a lot of like.
It doesn't
go this way. You do this.
It doesn't require it, and it has a ping system, but it's still just. It's one of those games where
I feel like it'd probably just be as as solo queuing in Rainbow Six in general.
Yeah,
like
probably.
Those games aren't. I don't think they're fun if you're solo.
I think if you got 2 buddies and you got Game Pass, go ahead. There's nothing out right now. Go ahead and play it. If you're gonna buy it for yourself,
well, I mean,
maybe consider
Death's Door dropped at the same time.
Well, yeah, sure. But I mean, if you got 2 friends you want to play a multiplayer game,
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I downloaded that.
Death's Door, great.
Because I downloaded Extraction. I was like, I really don't think anybody's gonna hop back into this game.
I want to hop back in, but I agree with you. I don't know if I can get like Chance.
Because like you hit me up in 2 days. There's new Halo challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I know Chance probably would just rather play Halo 2 probably. That I would just rather do that or play Death's Door. Pokemon looks good as hell.
Yep. Anyway, that's all the stuff we've been playing.
Yeah, that's all we've been playing.
That's all the stuff we've been playing. Now it's time for Reader Mail.
Reader Mail.
You can write into synceduppod@gmail.com or the Reader Mail submissions tab or the Discord with any questions, comments, concerns. We'll read those on the show. Spencer writes in, what are some unspoken video game rules you can think of, i.e. typing GG in all chat after a game of League?
Jill,
why are you insane?
Why are you barking?
Or bowing before a duel in Dark Souls.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like when you get into a multiplayer match, you walk up, you do your little emote, and then you go to slaughter. What's an unspoken gaming rule?
if I finesse the hell out of somebody in Halo,
GG no re.
if I finesse the hell out of somebody in Halo, like you come up, you melee me, and then instead of trying to shoot me, you try and melee me like twice more,
Yeah.
and you whiff, and I just kill you. You're getting teabagged,
Not the
and I think
teabag.
it's only fair.
Dude, I have never
'Cause you got
teabagged
the
somebody in Halo.
What?
I will never. Yeah, no.
Dude, no. After you win a match, especially if you win a close one, and it goes to the victory, and you're not teabagging, you're missing out, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know like any unspoken
video
gaming
game
rules. GG is like the only one I can think of.
Yeah, GG is an easy one. I feel like is it mostly in? I don't know. Let me think.
Because like, what unspoken video game rule can you do in like other games, especially if you're playing on like console? It's like a ritual.
I don't know.
And they'd mostly be multiplayer games. But in most competitive multiplayer games, like in Dark Souls, the reason you bow is because of the way like that multiplayer thing happens. But like in other games, like
LG has become a new one.
last game, but that's just last game.
Call your LG.
Yeah. Just call
Like,
it
bro,
LG.
you didn't say LGs, bro. That does not count. That was not your last game. You didn't say LG.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a new rule. That's a very new
But
thing.
I feel like that's just us.
No way, bro.
Mostly just us.
Is it?
I don't think that's a cultural thing.
Well, he's asking us.
Well, it's okay, sure.
I cultural things. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
Drop in retail row.
Drop it.
Did you see they re-added Tilted Towers?
Yeah.
Ninja streaming again.
Fucking
Crazy, dude.
Ninja sucks,
Bro, okay. Did you see?
Okay.
I got some Twitch beef if you want to hear it.
Okay.
Have you heard about the Ninja and Pokemon thing?
Yeah.
It is so funny, bro.
It's dumb. It's fucked up.
You know it all?
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, damn. That's not fun.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's really so. Somebody's got to not know. Why are you looking at me like that? You've heard this story 4 times. The internet's not working. Oh,
Are we still recording?
for some reason I thought we were live.
Oh. Yeah.
Basically, Gideon, this
Yep.
he's basically just a shitty dude.
Mhm.
In regards to like his audience
Mhm.
and like I can't really explain it all. Dude sucks. He went to Pokey's stream and told all his people to go say L ratio.
Yep.
And like annoy the hell out of her.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not allowed to. That's against terms of service.
So then
with
they
Twitch.
changed to follow only, and then he told all his fans to follow, so they could shit on her some more. Then they changed to sub only.
Yeah. Then he got banned because
Yep.
you're not allowed to hate raid.
Nope.
And then it turned from a 14-day ban to a permanent ban.
Yep.
And
Because he
so
had talked to Ninja about.
he was talking to Ninja and Ninja streamer, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Ninja's like, "I'll text my guy at Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see about what we can do."
And he was rude as fuck. He said you can't raid bitches on Twitch, man.
Yeah. He was like, "It's Pokey's fault." It's kind of what he was saying.
Yeah.
And it was like he was being a bro for a
Yeah.
moment,
Yep.
which I
He
hate
said
that
I'm gonna
shit.
text my guy.
And so Pokey's like, "What the hell is this, bro?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess Jessica Blevins, his wife, reached out and said that didn't happen.
Yep. He was
That
pretending.
Ninja didn't. She didn't say that. She said Ninja didn't do that.
Yeah.
Ninja didn't text.
Well, didn't Ninja came out and said that he was just pretending to text his guy.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
And then Pokey sent the clip to Jessica and was like, "Bruh, this is him doing it
Yeah.
on camera." And then Ninja's like, he DMs her and is like, "You're making a mistake.
Yeah.
On my recently deceased grandfather's grave,
Yeah.
I didn't text anybody."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Okay, whatever, dude." And then Pokey shares all the DMs,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jessica Blevins is like, "Lawyer up, bitch."
Yeah.
And it's
She
just
getting
like,
sued.
what the hell? Ninja blows my mind.
He fell
He
off.
gets,
though.
well, I feel like he's got to get nut. People just dunk on Ninja constantly.
Yeah. no,
Why did
fell
he
off.
not take his $50 million and leave?
I don't know, man.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Would you just? Why don't you just not stream ever again, and just live off that?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think.
I don't know, man. Fucking Ninja. It was so fucked up too. And I guess they've had problems in the past.
Probably, dude. That what pissed me off the most was that Gideon guy. I've seen his videos on
No,
TikTok.
That guy's a fuckface.
Dude, I hate those videos. And like that's
I just hate videos, man. That's Keemstar shit, you know.
yeah, it's exactly what it was. And it's like videos of like him doing dumb stuff to make people unnecessarily uncomfortable in like scenarios that don't warrant it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying
Don't be a
stuff.
fucking asshole, man.
And do you think there will ever be have derailed a lot. Do you think there will be a time soon when like that's not always the way to appeal to young kids?
Oh wait, what do you mean? Like just shit on people?
Yeah, that's how he built. That's his audience, his kids, right?
I mean, you can have
it's not people our age, right?
You can have an audience of kids that not shit on people. Just Mr. Beast.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Then he's the direct opposite.
You know, maybe you're right.
I think just shitting on people like that just tends to give you that type of audience, like immature 14 to 16-year-olds.
It's not like all 14-year-olds are immature. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the edgy kids, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The ones are like, bro, you guys can't take jokes, bro. Like, you can't.
It's a prank, bro.
The comedy is dead, bro.
Jill, are you okay?
Joe, you good? You sneezing?
I don't know what that was. Damn, Joe.
I don't know. She was like breathing weird.
All right, let's wrap this up. There's one more question.
Fielding writes in, what is the best gun in Halo Infinite's PvP? I don't know what happened there. I think I typed a bunch of S's. Yeah, because that's not what his actual message
PvP.
said. Which one's the most fun? What's the best gun? Needle.
Gee, that's a terrible answer, bro. It's a BR.
Yeah, it is the battle rifle.
Dude, honestly.
What's the most fun?
What is the most fun gun to use?
Needler is pretty good.
I hate the Needler might be my top 3 worst guns.
You're stupid.
I hate it. The most fun to use is gotta be the
rocket launcher.
Nah, the Mangler. I think it's the Mangler.
Bro.
Are you not good with it?
No.
Because all it takes is one shot and a melee.
It
is so nice.
Yeah, fuck no.
I love it, dude. I love the Mangler. I will say this about Halo's multiplayer. Like 70% of the guns, I feel confident with.
Yeah.
Like you can just
fuck the pulse carbine.
Yeah, that's one.
Gun
Pulse
sucks
carbine.
balls.
I don't like the plasma pistol.
Plasma pistol, you just don't know.
I know. It's got its uses. I just don't want to learn. And then maybe what is it? Not the shock rifle. The stalker rifle.
Stalker rifle.
Those are like the only 3 guns.
Just kind of like
don't give me those.
Yeah.
But all the guns are good. All the grenades feel good.
Yep.
Everything's nice.
It's a good game. Anyway,
right, let's get you to the post show.
That's it for this episode of Synceduppod Podcast. We'll talk to you guys on the next one.
97, right?
Yeah, 97. 3 weeks until the 100th episode extravaganza.
Tim's going to get naked.
Mm-hmm. YouTube.com/synceduppodcast or Patreon.com/syncedup. Thank you guys very much. We're going to do that post show for you guys that supported the $5 tier. Everybody else will see tomorrow when we rank Prisoner of Azkaban on the Filmcast.
Oh, yeah, watch
Peace
that.
out, guys.
Goodbye.